So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope we all are doing well and safe at our home. Now as per my students request, I'm making this video. Now this video is based on our ICSE syllabus 7th grade chapter 1 of biology subject, which is plant and animal tissues. I hope I'm making this video and made you understand better. Now in this process of explanation, I will be using the blend of two languages, which is Hindi and English. As I wish my explanation to reach the full of its benefit, first we will study about cells. अब cell क्या है? Cell is a structural and a functional unit of life. सारे living organisms जैसे कि plants, animals are made up of tiny microscopic cells. अब यहाँ से start करते हैं कि life कहाँ से start होती है. Let's understand the flow. सो गाइस, सबसे पहला और इनिशियल स्टेज जो होती है वो होती है सेल्स. नाउ सेल्स कंबाइन टू फॉर्म टिश्यूज, टिश्यूज कंबाइन टू फॉर्म ऑर्गन्स एंड ऑर्गन्स कंबाइन टू फॉर्म ऑर्गन सिस्टम, एंड देन एट द लास्ट स्टेज एन ऑर्गेनिज्म इज फॉर्म्ड. जब एक ऑर्गेनिज्म फॉर्म होता है तो उसमें टिश्यूज़ का बहुत एक इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल होता है, एंड दीज टिश्यूज़ फॉर्म इनटू अ सिंगल सेल known as zygote, which is a single fertilized egg. Now, this egg divides repeatedly to produce thousands, millions, or billions cells. Some of these cells form skin, some form muscles, some others form bones, and still others form blood. तो यस गाइस, प्लांट टिश्यूज़ का क्लासिफिकेशन देखते हैं. फर्स्ट, प्लांट टिश्यूज़ डिवाइड होते हैं मेरिस्टेमेटिक एंड परमानेंट में. देन परमानेंट टिश्यूज़ डिवाइड होते हैं तीन टिश्यूज़ में: प्रोटेक्टिव टिश्यू, सपोर्टिंग टिश्यू, कंडक्टिंग टिश्यू. देन सपोर्टिंग टिश्यू डिवाइड होते हैं पैरेन्काइमा, कोलेन्काइमा एंड स्क्लेरेन्काइमा. कंडक्टिंग टिश्यूज़ फर्दर डिवाइड होते हैं जाइलम एंड फ्लोएम. Plant tissues are of two kinds, meristematic and permanent. Meristematic tissues are made up of actively dividing cells. Their only function is to produce more cells, leading to the growth of plant body. Meristematic tissues are found at the growing point in a plant, like tip of the root, stems and branches, where growth in length occurs. The main characteristics of meristematic tissues are: cells are very small, the cell wall are thin, their nuclei are large and conspicuous, the cells are almost without vacuole. Now coming to the second type of tissue, which is permanent non-dividing tissue. These tissue do not divide. They become specialized and remain same throughout their life. A permanent tissue is a group of cell in which growth has either stopped completely or for the time being. There are two kinds of simple permanent tissue, though they are protective tissue and supportive tissue. Protective tissue consists of cells with thick wall. These are found on the surface of roots, stem and leaves. Examples of protective tissue are epidermis of leaves. Now coming to supporting tissue. Supporting tissue has mainly three categories: parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. So starting with parenchyma. Parenchyma is composed of large thin-walled cells, usually with intercellular spaces. These are the living cells and are found in the soft part of the plant. They store food material and also provide temporary support to the plant. Potatoes are mainly composed of parenchyma cells. You can actually take this as an example of parenchyma cells. Now when coming to the collenchyma, it is made up of living cells which are elongated and are thick at the corner of edges. These are found in the leaf stalk and below the epidermis of stems. These tissues help to support the parts. Sclerenchyma is composed of long, narrow and thick walled cells. These are dead cells. These tissue provides strength to the plant. It is found in stems and veins of the leaves, mostly as fibers. So guys, in this table you can actually compare parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma together, in which their characteristics, location, and function is given. Now, with the help of this table, you can easily study parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma, wherein their characteristics, location, and function are given. Starting with complex permanent tissue. Complex permanent tissue or conducting tissue is also called as vascular tissue. It provides a passage for the transport of materials in the plant. Xylem and phloem are the two types of conducting tissue. Coming to the xylem, xylem is formed of thick walled, tubular, and often dead cells. These cells are placed end to end. The partitions between these cells are dissolved to form long channels for the transport of water and minerals. The xylem tissue consists of tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Xylem cell transport water and minerals absorbed by the roots from the soil upward to the leaves. This water is used in preparing glue during photosynthesis. अब न्यू जाइलम सेल्स का काम होता है पानी को रूट से अब्जॉर्ब करना एंड लीव्स तक ले जाना, वेयर ओल्ड फोइलम सेल्स जो होते हैं उनका काम होता है वुड फॉर्म करना एंड पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करते हैं इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ फूड मेकिंग. Phloem is formed of living tubular cells which provide a passage for the downward and the upward movement of the food manufactured in the leaves to the various part of the plant. The phloem consists of sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers. Now you can also have a look on the difference between the xylem and phloem table, in which all the characteristics of xylem and phloem are mentioned for you to memorize it बेटर. और अगर आप लोगों को ये वीडियो ज़रा सा भी हेल्पफुल लगा तो प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करते जाना. अंटिल देन, स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ एंड स्टडी हार्ड.